Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and day one of the From the Sea into the Desert official bush trip. Australia is renowned for its diversity of environments, from ultra-modern urban to rolling mountains to dense tropical rainforests and much more. One of the great ways to experience this variety is to travel from one realm into another, exploring each and the transition between them. One of the best of these journeys lies in the state of South Australia, along a corridor that runs from the Indian Ocean north across deserts of Savannah and into the Tirari Desert. This journey begins at the northern extremity of the Spencer Gulf, part of the Indian Ocean's Great Australian Bight, visiting coastline cities and towns, and ends in the harsh and mysterious desert in the area of Lake Eyre. The lowest point in Australia at roughly 50 feet below sea level, Lake Eyre is spectacular from the air, revealing its myriad elegant large-scale facets that are best appreciated from above. 714 kilometres, 2 hours 25, 5 legs, going from Whyalla to Port Augusta. Let's get going. Alright, and praise Asobo, we're in a Diamond, our favourite plane. Brilliant. Let's get going. Doesn't seem to be quite the same model as the one I fly, although it might just not have the livery on it that I have, probably. That's probably more the case. Let's go. It's the first leg, so we've got the purple arrow to cheat with, to cheese with. Taking off from Whyalla. It's 6:20 AM local time, so it's going to be an interesting sunrise. Take off, our wheels up, get our flaps up, and head 58 degrees for 1 minute 16. Whyalla. After lifting off from Whyalla Airport, head to the northeast to visit the coastal city of Whyalla, a seaport known as a steel city due to its steelworks and history based in iron mining. What a coincidence! Look at that. Sunrise. Beautiful. Hello Whyalla, we visited you briefly yesterday, and hello again. Yes, bush trip, blah blah blah. We've got Whyalla Racetrack. What else have we got in Whyalla? Was it here that we saw cricket pitches galore yesterday? I think it might have been. Let's level off. Try 2% to begin with. We've done, well, we've nearly done a minute, so we'll wait for the purple arrow though. When you've got a crutch, you might as well use it. Oh, it's this big building, Whyalla. What is it? Is it apartment blocks? Is it? There's a cricket pitch. Maybe it's some kind of government building. Who knows? Maybe it's the head of the steelworks. Alright. 72 degrees. Over 3 minutes 41. Let's reset our clock. I'm not used to having the different livery on this plane. But aren't they nice? They've finally given me a plane. Well, my favourite plane. On a bush trip. Point Lowly. Across the upper Spencer Gulf. No, just cross. Cross the upper Spencer Gulf to reach Point Lowly, the southern tip of a small peninsula that is home to a number of industries, notably the mining industry. Yet again, what a coincidence. Beautiful. Sunrise over the Spencer Gulf. Didn't know it was called the Spencer Gulf. And in the intro there it said, what was it, the Tirariani Desert? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I guess I don't know my Australian deserts. You know, like Peach Melba is an Australian desert. Lol. Pavlova. I'm not sure if Melba is. Melba, I don't know. Was Melba an Australian opera singer? New Zealand opera singer? I don't remember. Pavlova and Peach Melba are named after opera singers. I'm pretty sure Pavlova is a Russian opera singer, based on the name. But I mean, we have a lot of Pavlova in Australia. Was she Australian? I don't remember. I used to know this stuff. And now I don't know this stuff, and I'm trying to speculate on this stuff on a video. Why? Why? Might as well have a bit of a spin, look around, not much there, it's all just forest and plains. Some kind of man-made lagoon there. Bye, Whyalla, bye. Looking back through the Gulf, back towards Adelaide, which is down there somewhere, where we came from yesterday. Oh, so this must be Point Lowly. With its little mining operation going on here. Very nice, very nice. We've just got gas cylinders, or whatever those things are. RC. We've only done 250 though. Of 341. Oh, we're going very fast. I tend to just go full speed on this plane, don't I? None of this keeping it in the yellow, keeping it in the green thing from before. Life's too short. Yeah, there we go. So we're literally 40 seconds early. We're going to have to keep that in mind. Alright, so now we want 348 for 115 Fitzgerald Bay from Point Lowly. Head north into Fitzgerald Bay, an area used for many years for fish farming. Farming the old fishies, eh? Boom, 348. Let's try and lose a bit of speed. Alright, we're going to have to power down. We've nearly hit, I was just trying to lose a bit of speed there, but we've nearly hit the red on this plane, and I never hit the red on this plane. Why did that change? Was that 1 minute 15 already? Literally 25 seconds. Well, this must be Fitzgerald Bay. Alright, now we want Douglas Point. I'm going to go to our old traditional 90% power. There we go. And trim back just a bit. There we go. Let's see, 6 degrees for 1 minute 48. Skirt the coastline from Fitzgerald Bay to Douglas Point, located on the western shores of the Spencer Gulf. Alright, this must be Douglas Point down here. Why are we going so fast? I've been flying this plane all over the world, and it's never been going this fast. It must be a wind, yeah, a bit of a tailwind, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the problem. I'm supposed to be doing 006. That's what 007 said. 006 was Sean Bean, wasn't it? He was 006. Or was he 008? I don't remember. Which one's Douglas Point? Must be this one here. Couple of little buildings in a little cove there. Not much. Not much. Bunch of roads though. There we go. Welcome to Douglas Point. Now we want 339 for 337. On our way to Blanche Harbour. Fly just inland of the western shoreline of the Spencer Gulf to Blanche Harbour, a small urban area. I see. This bush trip leg is going to be short and sweet, it seems. It's got an ETE of 15 minutes 32, but all of these, you know, we've basically been arriving things a minute early. Now, I don't know whether that's because we're going too fast or whether because the timings are all wrong. A little bit of both, I imagine. Oh, I missed my livery. This livery looks so boring. I want my silver leopard stripes. Zebra stripes. I got every single word in that sentence wrong. Except for silver. Silver zebra stripes, not silver leopard strikes. It's just stroke on stroke with me. See if we can get a nice angle for the thumbnail. There we go, that's looking pretty good. Make a note of that. Meow. Well, we've done 2 minutes of nearly 4 minutes on our way to Blanche Harbour. Blanche Harbour? Probably Blanche Harbour. They might be more sophisticated down here, and we'll say it in the French way, but who knows? I'm going to say Blanche. You know, I went through all this when we were going through North Africa. And I didn't even look up. I really need to look up what causes these mountains to me. Because, you know, since antiquity, the sea level has gone down. I mean, and there was an ice age as well. I don't think maybe this was all under ice, but or is it up? Is it up? Which, you know, I was listening to someone going, that doesn't explain why these mountains look like they originally were. You know, this was a sea, a shore. You know, this is where waves were crashing. You know, over thousands of years. But yeah, it must be air erosion then, or rain, I guess. I don't get it. It baffles me. I feel like the water levels must have been much higher in the past, and yet I think the thing I was listening to was saying the opposite. Maybe I misheard it. Maybe they did say it was higher in the past. In which case, yeah, that used to be the shoreline up there. I reckon. That's what it looks like to me anyway. I don't know. I'm not a geologist. I'm barely a human being. Hello, little town. Little beach resort town, I think. Not really, you know, just cabins and things that people can hire to chill out on the bay here. Chill out. I think we've probably ticked over. We have 3:43, so we want, now we want 3:43. It was 3:39. For 3:55 minutes, Port Augusta, continue flying just inland of the coastline and land at Port Augusta Airport. YPAG. The old YPAG. Definitely a short but sweet one this time. See, these are that's what they should be, the bush trips. Legs. You know, 15-20 minutes, not 30-40 minutes or over an hour. And, you know, 3 or 4, 5, 6, you know, points of interest along the way, so that we're not doing, you know, 10-minute legs, 10-minute segments. So yeah, good job whoever's doing this one. So far, you get my seal of approval. We get to look around a bit, we move on a little bit. There's no great, huge, long areas where I'm just going to fall into massive rants, although I still am, obviously, but because there's nothing to comment on. I love these hilltop roads here, you know. This is a place where you can go have a little bit of a look out, enjoy this incredible scenery. Look at that. Beautiful. That line of houses along the beach there, they're still going. Obviously a popular destination to visit, to get away from it all. And then out into the bloody desert, bro. The bloody desert. I mean, we could very well be in North Africa now, couldn't we? Look at that. Very familiar. Although, there's probably taller mountains in North Africa. Australia's pretty much flat. It's It's been here for so long, it's the oldest of the continents, that, yeah, it's just basically eroded down. And the whole middle of it used to be an inland sea as well, so I don't know if where that fits into whether the water was higher or lower at some point. Interesting. Anyway, I think it's more sort of to the northwest was the inland sea, where the Simpson Desert is now. There's the airport right there. We've already arrived at it. Port Augusta. I've heard of Port Augusta. May have visited that. We drove around and visited a bunch of things when we were in Adelaide. So we visited a town that was basically German. Lots of German people had settled there, and they had German bars and things like that. I forget what it was called. Anyway, maybe we visited Port Augusta as well. Why would I know that name? And I do know that name. Maybe it's famous for something else. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it has an airport, and we're coming in to land at it. They may try and stop us, but I'll not allow it. Technically, we should probably land. Oh, look, it's just a crosswind now, so fair enough. It's not too bad. Probably still should be landing the other way, but I ain't gonna. Fortune favours the stupid. Famous Russian saying. I just randomly picked Russian there, but yeah, no comment on the current wars and whatnot. Let's hope fortune doesn't favour the stupid in this particular case, but this is a video about flying an aeroplane in a virtual environment, virtual South Australia. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Carefully, carefully, beautifully, beautifully. Come on, come on, come on, plane. Down you go. Don't know why you're floating like that. There we go. Beautiful. That was leg one. Leg one of the, what was it? From the sea to the desert bush trip. Trip. Will it register? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. 17 minutes. Not bad. Don't mind that. Nice, short, beautiful scenery. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.